Hey everybody, this is Milesluigi welcoming you back to Mario's Mystical Garden, where now we're in the Green Hill Zone, and I'm just gonna wait for this guy to shoot all 3 of his shots, and I'm gonna now just run on over. But here we find that Mario has just angered some Gardenal god in the effort to manage to, well, rescue his brother from some illness of some kind. He has to find a very specific plant, and it's somewhere out there, and getting there somehow involves going through the Green Hill Zone. Oh, that's baloney. It goes through the platform? Now, who programmed that? Well, the programmer, obviously, and that programmer is very evil, devilish, works for minimum wage, maybe, and maybe his name rhymes with Fudge. Fred Fudge, we'll call him. He is the programmer, and he is a very bad person. Actually, I should actually do more research, because I actually don't know who made this hack, but so far it's been an interesting small hack so far. I've been enjoying what I see. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and go with that. But we know how Mario just has billions of different career paths that he's just chosen. For whatever reason, he likes plumbing the best, and sometimes I forget about that in hindsight, especially since last part. I'm like, you know, Mario, you can make a whole lot more money doing a doctor. Maybe he just enjoys being a plumber. Alright, but wait, maybe you could have considered gardening, but then I remember that typically gardeners aren't like ever so spectacularly the kind of people you just imagine being paid a lot of money. I mean, you have to even, like, think about Princess Peach. Princess Peach probably does not do her own gardening. She probably hires someone for it. It wouldn't even surprise me if it's actually Mario. Oh, man. Oh, you actually take 3 hits like in Yoshi's Island, don't you? Yes, you do die. Thank you. Okay. Okay, but yeah, now you know you've seen Mario as a carpenter. You've seen him as a plumber. Is it going to go through these blocks? No, it's not. Now see Mario as a gardener in a new 3DS game coming to you now, Super Mario Gardener. And you know, he's wearing a slightly different pair of overalls and all that fun stuff. And you know, it's a game about gardening. And then Wario just laughs at him because somehow Wario makes way more money than Mario, even though Mario has way more skills than Wario. Which I shouldn't call him that. What in the world is Sonic doing here? You think you could beat my record in this course? I cleared it in 40 seconds beat, and I give you a crazy days. Why are we racing Sonic? But okay, sure, whatever. I guess we're gonna run forward and see if we can beat the fastest thing alive, which shouldn't be possible. I've actually seen a game theory video about this where Sonic the Hedgehog can run a very impressive 88 miles per hour or something like that. Not quite the speed of sound, but we don't have any loop-de-loops to go through or anything like that. We just have to keep holding the run button, going forward, and this is actually less treacherous than I thought it was. Oh shit, it's a auto-scroller, isn't it? If you run into a single wall, you're dead. Okay, now oh no, I'm not doing that all over again. I am not all the way from the beginning. You know, there's a concept in life there's a concept in video games that I like to point out called checkpoints. They're very useful, and I very clearly need another checkpoint here. Also known as a mulligan, or what's another analogy to another sport? Think of billiards. What do you call a mulligan in billiards? You can't exactly do a mulligan in billiards because you knock around all the balls, and it's like, well, why did I do that? Why did I do that? And I died? No, I start. Oh, you fall in a hole, you start over? Okay, that would have been nice to know. Either that. Maybe there is actually some concept of checkpoint, and I was just a moron who died, and that would have been nice to know. Okay, at the bright side, we don't have like to up the ante, especially since I'm just on a straight trek forward. It doesn't even matter if I'm holding it. I'm gonna let go forward. See, I'm still just going at the same speed. It doesn't matter at all. I missed the 3-up moon. That's probably what I needed, wasn't it? Or not? And okay. No, I auto-scrolled to victory. I auto-scrolled to victory and somehow beat Sonic the Hedgehog, who will never be seen ever again, presumably. What in the world is he doing in our Mario Romhack today? But we have now made it to the very next level here. Wild Pokies roam these parts. Use Fludd. Okay, alright, we're going from one thing and we have Fludd! Okay, I don't think I've actually seen Fludd in a Mario ROM hack. So how do we use Fludd? What button do we press? I am pushing all the buttons. All the buttons have been pushed, and no Fludd. Okay, LR, all buttons have been pushed. Select, no. Oh, we now have an inventory? I thought we didn't have an inventory. Okay, well maybe I need water. And the problem is I have Fludd, but I have no water, which doesn't exactly make it exactly the most clear. Oh, I held the jump button. I did something that caused me to float. Oh, I press up, okay. Ah, it's directional pad. Okay, understood. That's actually gonna slightly mess me up in some situations, but at least I figured it out, okay? I didn't need no stinking tutorial to figure it out. And now I'm being told, you moron, you're running out of water, you need to get to a water spout really soon, which, well, I'm just gonna gladly do. I'm certain, like everyone else here, it would be really cool if we could see a Super Mario Sunshine HD, and it just seems like Nintendo keeps hinting towards it and hinting towards it and hinting towards it, and it makes me wonder, are they really making it? It actually wouldn't be surprise me at all if Nintendo has already made it, and they're just sitting on it for until a time when they just need a game out really badly. Just think about it. That makes a lot of sense. It's just like, we need a game out this summer, and you know, we're currently developing Super Mario 3D World the Third, and we're currently working on another Mario game, because unfortunately there's a bit of a saturation of Mario games. And oh man, the new Smash didn't exactly do what we wanted it to. What in the world were we thinking about putting the Duck Hunt dog in it? You know, that's a brilliant decision though, because I really want to kick the ass of that stupid dog, and I can't wait till I can do that, okay? Alright, that dog has tormented my soul long enough. He deserves to die. A lot. A lot. In any case here, the point is, one, we just have to wait for the winter or the summer when Nintendo just doesn't have any games to release, and then it's like, yeah, we're now going to release Super Mario Sunshine HD, and everything will be great and wonderful with the world, and we will have a Mario game where we don't have to worry about pipe mazes leading to nowhere or homing bullet bills, and we can just play our xylophones all day and be like, ding, 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 ding. We have a winner, and we lost FLUDD now, because why not? Why do we need FLUDD in the first place? Oh gosh, that sticky stuff, that completely messed up my movement. Horribly. I wasn't anticipating that at all, but I better actually watch out here, because we have, like, B bullet bills. Do they act exactly like bullet? Oh, that's a solid platform. Okay, this level actually has thoroughly confused me at multiple points here. I thought that was just a background object, but no, it's actually a twig or a branch that I can actually legitly stand on. So there, we got a couple of mixed messages in this level, and funny enough, this level actually in a way almost reminds me of a level in Super Mario Land. And no, oh gosh, that's an ugly bee. On the bright side, I kind of prefer Ugly Bee to, ooh, hey. I prefer Ugly Bee to, what was the other thing I was thinking about? Well, a bee that would knock off a phobia about holes or something. I forgot exactly what it was called, but it's like, okay, if you have this thing, it just has a lot of little holes in it, it just sets off some fear mechanism in your brain, and it's just like, ah, this thing scares me. Not as much as Mega Mole, too. Mega Mole actually doesn't really scare me, if I'm being honest, but weird holy things, yeah, it totally can, and I forgot what it's called, actually. I apologize, don't Google search for it unless you're ballsy. Yeah. Oh, man, okay, here we go. These aren't really worth it, they're just coins, but I can see there's a 4 platform and a door. Okay, how do I get down? Okay, that, totally misleading set of images there. And it's like, well, now I have to work my way around all this stuff, and I have to work all the way back there as well. This level could have stood to have better layering and indication of what is what. Big line of bullet bill launchers. I just have to really hope they don't destroy me. There's a door? Okay, don't you dare send me. Oh, it's a reset door. Okay. If it would have sent me all the way back, I'd have been just like, not exactly a strong rage, but you know, a rage. But now, you know, I kind of want to get on that platform. And because of this, there's no easy way to get on the platform. I guess I could ride a Mega Mole there. That must be why the Mega Moles are there. So you just have an easy ride there. Or, you know, I could just jump it. Like so. Haha. Now I have to make sure I don't jump onto the branch. There! Haha! Sequence of events completed, and I didn't have to, like, solve some quadratic equation to figure it out. Thank you, I could use a mushroom before the giant line of bees come after me, because that would be terrible, horrible, and oh yeah, by the way, the P-switch ends at some point. So now we can make it through this crazy autumn forest, which, well, we haven't been in summer this entire time. Why is this part autumn? Maybe it's just the weird way the lighting is all approached, and we have blasted to the end of the level? No, but one thing's for sure, Donkey Kong Country, oh, they have a name! Zinger, that's it, yes, Donkey Kong Country Zingers have come to haunt and block our path on forward, and, oh, come on. I clearly needed to spin jump on him. Why did the spin jump hitbox just decide to say, nope, you failed. You have totally failed. It's like if you're trying to run into a door, okay, but you run into the door and you still manage to clip your head at the top of the door, and you're like, man, the door should have been made just a little bit taller, so I didn't clip my head on the door. And I don't know where I'm going with this analogy, but I died and I'll have to do this again. I'm willing to bet you this is going to put me right at the beginning. Yeah, it is. I made my load state here. Baloney. We're restarting back here. We have found ourselves at some very treacherous trees here that still, they don't look like platforms. These could have been layered so much better to actually look like platforms, and it would have been totally nice and wonderful, and it's like I could actually get through here. And these bees, do they stay level with me? Oh, interestingly enough, they do. Okay, but I can spin jump off them like so. Okay, and they're gonna continue to stay level with me, so it's just like as long as I keep a constant... Oh, I can continue going up. I don't know if I have time for this. Oh, especially when I run my head into the door. Oh, hey, another pipe. Okay. And I could actually theoretically keep going up, but I'm not going to do that. I'm instead just going to run my way into the pipe. Hopefully don't bonk my head. And hope to God that's the actual end of the level. Okay, if that's the actual end of the level, let's just play theoreticals here. Alright, let's go back here. This pipe, it's like, oh my gosh, I made just a pipe. And it also sends you to the end of the level. Okay, so we have 2 end of the levels. Do we have a true secret exit here? Because these are 2 different exits. But what if it leads to the exact same exit path or exit script? I don't know. It goes, it's a fork in the road, just reconvenes back onto itself. But in any case, we're in Kirby Land now. On the next episode of Let's Play Mario's Mystical Garden. You know what? I really like this theme. I should just let this theme play.